Like every time I start the stream without checking everything if it's working or not. Anyways, hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Warptorio. Last time we spawned on this paradise island where we don't have any enemies. We are mining every single ore. And we're hoping that we're not gonna get randomly warped away. Like some other times. So, last time when we left, we had few enemies around. And I think I need to take care of this one. We have a worm, 2 worms, 1 spitter, and I think the other 2 we found them. So, where is the worm? I think here is one of the worms. On this spot. I don't know where is the other one. Maybe it's this one on our island. Because if they have this thing, that means we can see them on the map. They're on somewhere on the map where we have discovered. So that makes me believe that this dot on our island is one of the worms. So let's go check that out. And get some white science from him. I guess no. That was a dot from before. Anyway, let's go to this island. I believe we need a Marvin for that. I mean, that's the only way to go there. Because all of our machines are actually in use right now. I might be able to change the fuel we're using with the rocket fuel. We can use some fuel duping to get a good amount of it. So these are just normal worms. Alright, so let's find... Are they dead? Usually they disappear. Oh, here is one. Can I find the other one without using the map? I don't think so. Not the map, the button. Maybe it's here. Anyways, let's go deal with that. Can I research something? I don't think so. Only science left now is the white science. Yeah. So I have to get the rocket. While we are here, maybe we can redesign a little bit of the base. And I want to automate the ore processing. The rare ore processing. Let's leave Marvin here on a safe place. He should not be attacked. Wow, the turrets are recharging. Oh, that's the other worm. It's waiting for us here. Cool. So we killed both of them. We can now just find the spitter. I had an encounter of abundant ship on my offline playthrough, and I discovered that you're not getting random loot every time, but instead it's rerolling the items that you have already. For example, if you had modules, like a module, a fusion reactor, some potions, and let's say the small modules, like you have a normal modules and a small modules, what it's gonna do is it's gonna keep the reactor the same. It's gonna cycle through the potions, it's gonna give you different potions every time, and also it's gonna give you different modules every time. Like it's gonna switch through the first modules, the regular ones, and can give you speed, efficiency, or productivity, or it's gonna cycle through the small one that gives speed or productivity, and it's gonna cycle through the potions, but it's not gonna give you, for example, a special item or something. At least that's what I found out. I found one rocket ship, like one abundant ship, and when I did the trick where I reload outside the loaded chunk, it will change the wood. I always get these 4 items, and I never get special item. I think I reroll like 5 times, and for 5 rolls I think it's evident that you have a fixed wood table that you can choose from. It's not all random, but still it's good because if I get a special item, I know I can reroll it into furnace when I need it. Or if I get a module, for example speed module from the small ones, I know I can reroll it into efficiency module. Not the safest place for Marvin, but do we have a choice? Also, laser damage is not the same like electric damage. Like the biters. See, these biters have electric damage, electric defense, electric not defense. It's weak to electric, but it has a defense against lasers. And the lasers that we're using are actually lasers, and you need different kinds of weapons to inflict electric damage. But in any case, we're dealing nice damage. even with their resistance to us. If we manage to research more damage after we obtain the white science, it will be even faster. Or if I manage to get the warp armor. I know Rampant can modify this mechanic, where the speeders are actually not being tricked by predicting where you're gonna go, and they're attacking you. Cool, no more enemies. Let's get Marvin and go to check the base and figure out a way to process the rares. I have to make sure in case of emergency we collect these two miners. And let's get the white science from Marvin as well. I need another lane for white science. Otherwise I have to manually insert it inside the vault, which is not the best option, to be honest. Let me get rid of some junk. That I have on me, but I won't use. I have 40 hearts. They're actually very easy to obtain from the frozen planets when you destroy frozen spawners. Maybe not even on the frozen, maybe every planet that has frozen spawners. They drop these frozen hearts, and they drop like 5, 6, 7 per spawner. They're very abundant. Don't need stone. The rocket silo is not needed. Won't be able to use it at the moment. Have 3 construction boats. Let's keep them. I get everything back. Can I convert the belts, the yellow belts, into reds? I should be able to. And we're missing gears. Whoops. That's a lot of gears I picked up. Might need to upgrade the oil processing as well. That's nice. Big form of life is useful at the moment because it gives us white science. The only way to obtain that. And this is a lot of, what is it called? Graphite. So that's all of our solas. We have 66 pure solas, and we need at least 300 for if we want to complete the last upgrade. And 10, so 300, at least 310 in order to find this one, the dimensional crystal. So let's recycle the graphite. All of it. We're recycling the uranium, which is great. Now, I can honestly remove all of these furnaces, inserters, belts, everything that is here. Just like that. Actually, I was not supposed to remove that, but anyways. Let's take this out. Remove those. Okay, great. So I have 2 lanes that are mining copper. Let's get out. So the top 2 lanes are mining whatever is inside the patch. And I can use the 3rd lane for obtaining whatever extra we can have. The thing is, we can mine copper, stone, maybe coal from the 2 lanes, and possibly iron if it's a mixed patch or something like that. I don't think I will be using mixed lanes. I mean, not mixed lanes, but I don't think I will be using this setup for mining the pure ore. I will be using the special drills the same way we collected the solas. So when we're here, I guess we can upgrade this as well. So let me grab some more splitters. blue ones because we are working with blue belts now. Collect some more gears. Half the chest should be sufficient for now. And I need to craft some red undergrounds, red splitters. For that I need green chips and more gears and iron. Yeah, let's have more of them than what we think we're gonna use. For some reason we're using half of the power. Splitters. We need red chips as well. That's not a problem. Because splitters we need in order to filter whatever is incoming from those two lanes. And how we gonna do that is same way some people were doing it on Fugora. Alright, so we have a splitter here. Let's figure out this first and then we can go work with that. So, first thing we're going to have is copper. So we have copper on the left, copper on the right. And that going straight. Maybe I should do that lower. Somewhere like here. And let's keep the research going whatever we can with yellow science. I'm not gonna research this, the rails support. We're not using trains, and I don't think we will ever use trains this playthrough. I have a feeling that what we discover now is the warp spider, the mission we just got. We'll see in a minute. So this is our copper ore. That is going to feed our special electric furnace. Then we have two more lanes. Has to be one up. We have the same two lanes. And let's make those two lanes for coal, let's say. So we have two lanes for coal. like that. And I have to move this one a little bit behind. So it's not on the way. Like that. Then we have two more lanes that are for most likely stone. That we can connect like that. I don't know why we're getting 2 lanes of stone, but should be fine. Might be better if I filter the iron out. I don't know, probably all of the ores require sulfuric acid in order to be mined. Unfortunately, I cannot see, but I'm guessing that is the case. So I don't have to filter for that. If I do, I wish you can filter both sides. We can do that. If something happens, it will clog up the system and it will stop here. Okay. Now we have one more lane. So let's say these two are connected here, right? Yeah. Now where should I do the processing of the stuff? And do I have water here somewhere? We have lubricant. Yes, we have water. I need to get the graphite down. And what else? Sulfuric acid. Alright. First, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, I'm back. And I was thinking that I might be able to use linked chest for here. Warp linked chest, no, it's very expensive one, but it's very useful and has storage size of 50. How much the other have? Oh, it's a big one. Alright. I can research more of it. Can be very useful. Although we don't have Giga Harvester Floor, right? No, we don't. It's factory floors only. Or I'm blind. That's also an option. Factory floor, boiler floor. We have the beacon, 2 more researches, and factory floor again. I have only one nice productivity modules. And with that we are having 95% productivity on this floor. Let's see. How much white sands do I have inside of these? So 35. I believe we have 25 for wabs. That's 8. Oh, that's 29 wabs. So 29 times 35. We have exactly 1000 science. White science. So we can research one of the giga stuff if I need, and what that will be. Except the modules. There's something useful that we can research for the beacon maybe, but I don't have all the nice modules. We can save for these modules. They're not that bad. I mean, the productivity one is bad, but we can make that. We can make a setup for that. So yeah, let's save for that. So I was thinking we need to make this more compact. And actually that's stupid what we are doing here. So get this out of there. And place it here. only 3 bots. By the time I craft the remaining ones, I will destroy everything. So let's do it here. Alright. Something like that. And then we have the stone. Now we have even more space. Okay. So the first step is the washing this part. For that we need water, steam and the ore. I think all of the washing process is the same. Steam, water. Oh, this one requires sulfuric acid and water. Steam, water. Steam, water. And this one needs sulfuric acid and water. So all of them require water and they return water. Right? Right. And one of them requires sulfuric acid. And the thing is, it is not returning the sulfuric acid. Anyways, the thing is, the pure versions require sulfuric acid, and it seems like all of them do. So the recipe for the pure version is the same for all of them. So we need water and sulfuric acid plus petroleum gas to the floor, the boiler, the harvester floor. How can I get petroleum to there? Let's say like that. And we have it here. Now I need to transfer this petroleum gas to this area over here, down there, down here. But in order to do that, I have to go through a few machines. Actually, I can remove this build from here. Yeah, let's get rid of it. It's for coal. We can collect coal on the other build. So I might fix our problem, maybe not. Let's get the petroleum to the other vaults. Will be easier for me. So I have petroleum here. Let's get sulfuric acid, which is easy because it's over here. That's sulfuric acid, and the only thing left is water. Oh, I cannot do that. These are a little bit on the way. Or hmm. Like that. So we have water, petroleum, and sulfuric acid, all the required components for what we need. So from this process over here, one of these washing systems might not be enough. So let's say we have two for each metal. Gonna need chemical plants, and I don't have any on me. Let's grab some stuff. Nice. Now we have all the research done for white sands. I can do the Warp armor. Tempting, tempting, very tempting. Let's see. If I do it here, let's start with the solas. Have to be separated. You have two input, two liquid inputs, and we have a lane of some sort, the lane of ore that is coming in. I don't think that's how it will work. Maybe if I separate it like that, and I can have the lane coming in from or we can do that. So the lane will be coming here. We're going to input. And we're going to output. Input, output. We collect the water. And this is our output. Okay. We can move that here. Cool. Now we can have the same for the other one that is using steam and water. That is 2. Alright. Yeah. We like it. The actual crafting time is 15 seconds, but we're not getting much ore out of it. So that should be fine. And let's get the last one, which is the white one. Blue does. That will require sulfuric acid and is producing water. on the first line we're having water. Then on the second line we're gonna have steam. Come on. So here we have steam. And in the final one we're gonna have the sulfuric acid. Alright? Alright. There is one thing I want to do first. And that is tanks. Is that the water? Yeah, perfect. Let's build the water tank here on top. We need pump, water tank, and cables. And we're gonna tell the pump only to be working when water inside is less than 15,000, let's say. Then we have another pump. And this is our water connected. I'm doing that because here we're getting from all of the machines water back, and I don't want to clog up the system from overfilling it with water. I think here is better if we don't have pump, so the water can go freely in and out. Yeah. Now we can do the same for actually here we don't have a return of sulfuric acid, so we can connect it straight away, and I think that's the processing done. No, we don't have steam. Let's move this one down. Actually, I didn't have to move it. Let's build the steam here. Five, I believe, is enough. So now everything is done. Is it done? Every 15 seconds we need 500 steam. So for 2 machines that is 1000 steam every 15 seconds. I should have a calculator open somewhere. But anyway, 1000 divided by 15, that is 60 steam a second. And one of these boilers is producing 60 steam a second. So one is enough for 2 machines. So 3 is enough for 6 machines, which is plenty. Actually, it's for 4 machines. So we have excess amount of steam. Perfect. So even if we decided to upgrade it with modules, these 5 steam machines will keep up, and we can now also upgrade them later. That's not a problem. Cool. We are done with this one. Now, the processing. Actually, the pure ores, they all require the clean form of their clean respective form. They all consume graphite and uranium plus sulfuric acid and petroleum gas. So do we make them in chemical plant as well? Yes, we do. And what is the crafting speed? 10 seconds, but they require 50 clean ore. Okay. Let's make one of each. How do I want to do that? They'll be done like that. Would be so much better if I can flip the inputs. So much easier. I need to input 3 ingredients and output 3 ingredients. So the top can be done in that way. And let's say we're getting the input from the top. This will not work. I need more space. Let's connect the bottoms. Let's say they're going to be like that. Actually, it will work. No, it will not. I want at least one lane for the input. For the ore and another lane for the other ingredients. What if I do it like that? Can we work out something that way? Yeah, that's how the stuff for connected. And that's all the petroleum connected. Now I can have one line on top that can insert, one line on the bottom for the output, And I can have another one on the bottom for the input. I think that will work fine. Let's see how. What was the input? Graphite and uranium. Okay, we can do that. It's coming here. Graphite and uranium. And this is the output of everything, I guess. Yeah. Alright. That works. And we have this lane. No. This lane. Let's use splitters. So the first one is for clean Buddhas. Then we have clean Solas. And on the right, please. And everything else is going for the Uvas. Very weird names, I know. Maybe I can do the same for these. But I don't have to. No, this I don't have to do it. We are getting graphite and uranium to here. It's fine. It is fine. Now, let's handle the sulfuric acid. Because I need to do the same thing. This will work only when sulfuric acid is less than 15,000. And we get 15,000. Perfect. Now it stopped. So only thing left is petroleum. Which we have connected. So we are done with the liquids. Now we have to get the solids. So when the ore comes here, it's getting all the materials and it's converting them into pure version of the ore with some excess of uranium 238, which is the non-shiny uranium, and radioactive graphite. So the radioactive graphite we need to process and return it back. Now, what was the ratio for graphite? Actually, what is the time? So one radioactive graphite is processed into normal graphite for 30 seconds. We need 10 graphite every 10 seconds. So I'm gonna need 3 machines. No, that's not right. Three machines is producing yeah, I think it's 3 machines. No, 3 machines are producing 1 graphite every 10 seconds. So I need 30 of them. That seems excessive. But if I need 30 of them, isn't that 30 a second? It is. So I need 10. Yes, I need 10. Okay, problem solved. Let's make 10. 10 of these. Nothing is working here on top because we're not researching anything. So that's 10 concrete. I need 1,000 red chips. I have almost 1,000. And 1,000 gears. And 500 steel. So let's start with 8. One more. Okay. That's our 10 centrifuges. Let's place them here on top. And that is converting graphite, radioactive graphite into regular graphite. With the consumption of stone that I have to transfer from here. Why not from here? Cool, we have the stone. Let's input from the short side. Actually, no, the output should be on the short side. And the input will be from the long side. Now we have few splitters. On the left we are getting radioactive graphite. Like that. So the graphite is done. And then we are getting the uranium. That is going inside the chest. Let's place a steel chest so it doesn't have the flashing effect. And then the rest is going inside. What is the stack size of the Puros? 10. Okay, let's have more. It's not gonna hurt. We're not gonna have that much, but still. Nice. And on the inside belt of the graphite, we can get uranium. With chest, of course. We have plenty of graphite. And I need uranium. Have to start processing uranium again. Because what we have is not gonna be enough for this process. Here we're not getting productivity bonus. Maybe I have to back up a little bit of graphite, but we can craft it at any time. Nice. Now there is one problem. And that problem is actually why I'm collecting that. How am I supposed to transfer the ore to where it's supposed to go, which is here? If I mine it from the right side. I guess that's one way. Yeah. So we need to move these to one up. And I can compress them a little bit. I cannot compress them a little bit. I might need to use red, which is fine. I don't have undergrounds. Of any sort. Let me craft some. I have enough underground here. Perfect. In that case, we have coal now again. So if I mine any ores, it will be filtered. And what do we get here? Alright. That's cool. Except I didn't connect it. Okay. Let's filter this. Actually, let's filter it like that. To the left we are getting bus and everything else is going there. That seems right now. The only thing left is to connect this lane. I need to do the same filtration like this one over here. How will that happen is my question. I want to be processing. So let's get on the iron. Can we research something? No. That is not nice. Let's research the reach. We don't need it, but they don't know that. Well, I'm not getting full lane of iron here. I see, we finished this part of ore. Wow. So let's say iron on the left. Everything else to the right. Mm-hmm. Now the stone is full. Where do I have? I have here like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go there. Might be a good idea to connect sulfur to these pipes here. How can that happen? Let's say this pipe. Yeah, that way I don't have to get the small teleport wherever I'm going to mine. Would be better if we have a patch with the bigger ores. They all have 2, 3 of them. Maybe that's just, yeah, it's just on the map. It's not 2, 3. More than that. How big is this patch? 1 million. This one is 2. This one is 7. This one is 2 as well. So it has 2.7 thousand, 2.3, 2.1, 4.3. Let's see if richer patch has richer resources. 2, 1. Here we have 3 in the same spots. It's the same, but we have more of them. And here we have another one. Alright, let's mine here. Really? You have water here? Well, I'm not surprised. Now, what I can do is get the miner. It's still 40,000. 30,000 ore. I can do the same here. I wonder if I mine it with burner drill. Oh, I cannot. Because I cannot insert that might be fine. Okay, place ghost. Very annoying. So that's one miner. This is 2 more miners. And all of them are waiting on sulfur. So that is connected. We don't have any of these. That is awesome. And one more. Except I don't have pipes. So let's grab some iron. And we should see the magic happening. It is happening. Let's go. The only unfortunate thing is that each of them is collecting the graphite. Let's clean that upstairs. I'm going to need more graphite than what we have at the moment. But that is working. Yeah, we have a system for collecting this stuff. Nice. I can even give them productivity. slowing them down drastically, but nah, it's not worth it. I wish we had a better way to get rid of the ore, the iron ore. Maybe I can give one of them more productivity. Let's give those two. Come on, you can do it. And we cannot process one full belt. Of iron. Of iron ore, I mean. In that case, we add more machines. Everything is going smoothly. No. Great. Let's go. We're doing it. Let's get all of this graphite out of here. and process it with productivity on the Actually, I think we are fine. Oh, we have already 21. Oh, wow. That's actually awesome. This system is not working. This one has 10% of error. This one has 5, less than 5%. This one has the biggest amount in percentage, which is around 25%. And this one has around 6%, yeah. So these two have the biggest amount. No, these two. This has 10, yeah. These two have the biggest amounts. Can I add one more somewhere? How is this one? 3K to 74K. That's 9,000. I can mine this one as well. Or this one. Why am I not mining the ore? I can't process that much. Iron ore. We need better smelter. I think we might be able to do it. If I have a special furnace that is processing the iron ore, and is feeding it to these. I can remove all the iron furnaces. And replace them with something else. Yes, we can do that. So we're 10% from the completing the 300 and something we need. Where did I keep the special one? Here. We have 70 there. That's awesome. Let's add it here. So we have 100. We need 210 more. At least. Let's say we need 210. Now we had some warp reactor stuff. Let's go find that. Somewhere around there. Unfortunately, we don't have any machines with us. And I mean, Porto is busy with oil. Miners are busy mining. We already have behemoths, which is not surprising to be honest. We're here 3 hours now. This is a very small part with quite a few rare ores on it. Have to go further. A chest. How am I going to go around these biters? Here it is. Concrete, threads, batteries, and repair packs. We're actually destroying the behemoths very fast. I was not expecting that, to be honest. So, what are we getting here? I think our best option is the copper. Actually, I can bring the small gate. Forget what I need. This is the job for Marvin. Let's collect the items first, because I don't know what kind of enemies will come. much batteries were that? Not enough. So, meanwhile I can craft, was it red? I think it was red wires. We need concrete, red wires, steel, maybe. I think we need 300 batteries. Let's go check. 330. I have 320. So let's go grab the concrete. 530 should be in the basement. That's 6. Stock up on concrete again. I placed it in the wrong chest. So for red wires I need green chips. And copper. And last thing we need is repair packs, which also require gears and green chips. Alright. That's concrete. We wait for the wires. And then the repair packs. I think those wires are not gonna be enough. Yeah, we need 500. That's 400. That should be 500. It's actually a little bit more than 500. Okay. Now the repair packs. And let me go grab some batteries. $400 repair packs. Wow. Alright, we think we can craft enough. That's 3. Batteries. Alright. And 400 packs. It's actually 412. Seems like the biters are not bothered. Okay. I speak too soon. Spoke too soon. That's why I wanted to make sure I have all the ingredients and I don't have to go up and down constantly, so I'll be able to defend Marvin if needed. Those behemoths are not joke. Even though we're dealing 160 damage, we still need a few seconds to kill one behemoth biter. Has 12 physical defense plus 50%. If it can stop moving, I can check it out. 10%. Yeah, it seems like 12 and 10% physical. Still not a joke. I bet we're at 100% evolution. No, we are not. Wow. We're actually at 96. I think it's a good idea to make, when we finish with that, I'm gonna kill the big biters, and then it's a good idea to make modules. Tier 3 modules. It's not required for this, but it would be very helpful for the other modules. If we can craft them and place them inside the beacon, we get more bonuses and less tradebacks for what we're getting. Cool. That's done. What did we research? Yeah, warp spider. As I was thinking that we're gonna get the warp spider. I wonder if the warp spider can fly. That would be nice. So we have 3 big things. One of which we should have. Not this one. This one. There. Let's check where the other ones are. This one is in that direction, and we check the third one later. Unfortunately, the one that we're going to get now is Spitter. Here it is. As usual, we leave Marvin in a safe space. Wow. Look at this huge wave. What? A second one? Can you die already? Pretty please. Let's not die here. But that might not be very easy. These bases are spawning tons of enemies that are very annoying. And are not helping me. So let's reduce their numbers. If possible, maybe even destroy all of them. That's 3 more bases. Did you destroy all of them? Think so. Nice. 1 down. 3 to go. Okay, let's see if we can reach this one. What do we have here? 2 construction bots. Right, that's very helpful. Is it in the middle of the land? I hope it's on a small island. Stuck. Stuck and waiting to be cute. But I don't think that's the case. More to the left. So it's on this island. Is it this one? That's a big one. Yeah, that's one of the ones that we're looking for. One of the big ones. Here is the other one. No, that was the one we were looking for now. Nice. One left. It's also in that direction. And it's a spitter. How is it walking on water? Oh. No. I don't have repair packs. I do. Frost is not nice. At least this one has a laser weakness. Nice. That's all? Good job. Good job to us. $300 white science. Can we kill this one? It is dead. Did it drop something? Nothing. Thought that's the boss. I guess it was one of these small ones that just randomly spawn. And we're home. Why is this? Not working? Let's filter for this graphite on the right. That way we won't be stuck. So this one was not working for a while because I forget we can get uranium. Also, we need to start collecting uranium. Let's craft centrifuges. I need steel for that. And concrete. I thought we can make more than that. So the problem is red chips. Now the problem is concrete. So we have 6. 8. Let's research the warp armor. I don't know. I can research this first. Warp spider. 12 by 10. Has rocket launchers. And requires 50 million resources. I need to redesign the uranium processing. That should be working fine. Also, let's resume the... Oh, we have 200 laser turrets. So we can... upgrade our platform. Okay, that was all. So, uranium. Oh no. We don't have uranium on a safe spot. That is unfortunate. Here I have two. Two patches. This is an expansion, and there is more here. Wow. They're expanding even though we're not on this island. I should have guessed I will die. Like every time. And I didn't place the portal down. So, Marvin has a lot of health, but he's not invincible. Mm-hmm. Oh no. My shield is on, my shield is charging. What is that? Why there is boss here? Okay, it's not that strong. But still. Maybe in Warptorio, after Behemoths, you start getting only Levitian? The big ones, the boss types. That's this base down. You. Let's walk back. I mean, fly back to safety. And I can teleport there. I have one OP miner. And this is not working again. Because we don't have the shiny uranium. We don't like that. That's why we are here, to fix it. If I can find the sulfur first. So. How much research does this require? Probably like 10,000. I'm gonna need 2,500. Okay. Alright, we're working on that now, which is absolutely amazing. Nice. But nice, but oh, why I never have green chips with me? I'm not surprised. Let me build in peace. So let's go destroy these bases. So they don't attack us. Nice. That's a very big group size. Attack size. Alright. They're dying slowly but surely. And hopefully we don't die with them. I hope that this is the end of this island. What is that? Why it's so sticky and it's slowing me down? Yep, that's the end. And that's it. Right? Yeah. That's it for here. Let's check the other direction. Make sure we're not getting attacks from there. Alright, perfect. This is the end of this island as well. So the left side is clean. These are either big worms or behemoth worms because they have huge range of attack. Very nice. Leviathan. How do you even pronounce this name? Leviathan. Is it some kind of magic spell? Anyway, another Leviathan. Biter is down. Oh no, I don't like you. And how little damage you're taking. Why do you have so much laser defense? Yeah, be slowed. Just make sure you don't die close to me, please. Because of that. So, I have a question. The armored biters, when they die, they get a corpse of a regular biter. When this biter, that looks like regular biter, just a different color, dies, it looks like this. Why? Why is that? How are we doing on uranium? We're doing fine, and I can also have more of these. Of course, if I have enough steel, that is. So it seems like these are not enough. Let's process some here. And drop them down. Actually, we had some, maybe that's why we didn't have enough. Can I get one of these chests? Why is it so expensive? Like, for real. Seven. Now we need to do this and some steel. Great. Oh. One every second. So this is 45 divided by 2 is 22. So I need 22 machines to process half of the belt. That's 20, so we're very close. I'm happy with that. Nice. Now I need to restart. I don't have it. Maybe I save it? No. How stupid of me. Oh well. I need more of these. Red chips. This is missing bricks again. Stone is not so full anymore. What do we even use stone for? Oh, we're not full on purple. I see. So, 2 gears. And we have that. Now. Let's request this. You're for shiny. And the other one is for not shiny. Wow, this is slow. Like, very slow. I was going to make more juice. So Let's see. I'm gonna need productivity modules and maybe speed modules. So we need every single module. Okay. Fair enough. In that case, I need some reds. Not reds, blue. I have green, I have red, I have blue now. So this is the most inefficient way of doing that. But what can I do? I need one more chest, please. So, green, red. For you it's red and blue. And I believe for you as well. That's actually pretty fast. We have 75% crafting speed, that's why. In any case, at some point we're gonna have some modules. Let's see which one will be faster, the bulk inserter or the fast inserter. None of them. Why? Oh wait. Both of them. Where is that? Oh no, our island. Need to go and deal with it. That's close to the iron processing. Hello, mister. Can you get close here? It's funny how I can cross over this water, but this giant creature cannot. Perfect timing for save. It's so waggy. What is happening here? Why is it wagging so much? Ooh, whoa, what is happening? Maybe there is a huge enemy somewhere, like not huge, but a lot of enemies around. I don't have sulfur. No iron. Nothing is going smoothly here. Now everything is wagging. Oh, I don't like that. And I feel like the TPS is also struggling a lot. Can actually check that. Nope. Shout, reply commands, measured command, silent command, players, kick, ban, bans, unban, admin, promote, demote, color evolution, screenshot time version, purge, clean, mute, unmute, mutes, ignore, unignore, ignores, config, toggle, words, mute, seeds, server, admin, sheet, unlock, shortcut, bar, unlock, tips, reset tips, enable research, QQ, RPG. Nope. Cannot check. The uranium has no. Oh, we have graphite here. And not a small amount though. Go fast. We were running the game very smoothly until now. And then we killed the boss, we discovered this area, and now the TPS and the FPS is very bad. Wow, we are 100 away. So far it's getting better now. These are mining. Alright. Cool. So, what we did today. We automated the rare ores. We filter everything that we're mining on the copper side at least. I would like to have one more special furnace so I can replace the steel as well. We can get rid of the furnaces there and we can do the same filtering there as well. We start producing uranium again. We have some modules now, which is very nice. And I guess blue is struggling as well. Very good, very nice. We need tons of sulfur. Oh, we upgrade our platform to laser turrets. That's awesome. I need to finish this row and I have missing one here, and yeah, we have a little bit more to upgrade. Anyways, I will end the stream now. I was very happy I could stream today. It's very rare opportunity to stream on Saturday and Sunday. We had a nice stream. We were not warped yet from this planet. But anyway, if you like this stream, you know what to do. Thank you so much for watching and take care and bye bye.